Don't fucking go crazy on me, okay? Just remember last year at this time we were in a fucking cage, fool, okay?
You remember. I'll have to forget that.
I say be happy with what you got.
You'll be happy. Me, I want what's coming to me.
Oh, well, what's coming to you?
The world, Chico. In everything, in everything.
Shit ain't even hip-hop, you feel me? Quantum algorithmic psychological engineering. God, thank you for your many blessings, and I beg forgiveness for my imperfections if you're hearing. A lot of times I feel like Lucifer staring, and I can't compare it to Jesus Christ, cause he too soft to be a nigga in my imperfect opinion. I finished the Bible on multiple occasions, and in Revelations it told me that plagiarism was one of the worst forms of sin that could be committed by a man, and that the wrath for such an offense, similar to agonizing pain for an eternity, beginning me slamming the book closed and going about my way, immune to the ancient manipulation that got the royal families across the globe frozen at the top of the food chain, while I'm pacing the bottom, tripping over slaves and booby traps with raps from the second piece of shit in the equation that's staring down the barrel of my gap, expressing the data for the whack niggas to bite and choke off while they family grieving, trying to figure out where the fuck they got the poison at. Just 5 years back it was COVID-19, and 5 years prior to that it was Barack Obama trying to duck and hide from questions about where the reparations at. If I ain't know no better, I think all of my ancestors was from where the Haitians at, cause about I got attacked like 10,000 piranha pack when I'm lacing rap. The press release on fentanyl remind me of the ecstasy, and the German scientists that escaped after World War II went to South America and opened up schools, and it's funny cause that's where all the dope been coming from. And the Native Americans that was originally in California didn't have an English or a Spanish tongue, but the British monarchy dominated North America with Christianity. South America is a playground for Catholic priests that they pinned the same crimes of Michael Jackson on. When the Nubians in the United States start to call Africa home, like a hacked cell phone connected to a bomb that's strapped to 1 to 10 wives and 1 to 20 children, trying to justify flying a couple airplanes into the world's biggest trade building. When the days millions of these kind of events looped into the brain of the world, I call it quantum algorithmic psychological engineering. When the days go back to the ancient thousands of years ago, when Roswell-like events filled with humans whose skin can't even tolerate the sun, greatest source of energy closest to this planet, reverse engineering everything that a black man does or think I ain't understanding. To maintain sanity, I came up with the 1+1 theory. It always equals 2 unless somebody changes something. When I apply that same equation to the psychological perspective of the modern day with all the technology and who's in power and how they running plays, I think the theories of the universe is full of a bunch of bullshit. Fuck you think my niggas get the conscience to run around this bitch with a full clip, beating strip bitch niggas that hang their hat on the motherfucking Grammy. When COINTELPRO was a designer, pick apart the heart, body, and mind of niggas just like me. When the internet exploded and television lost its momentum, I came to the conclusion that all the motherfuckers that was comfortable was responsible for working with them. Sony micro label the only one that's publicly traded. Scratching my head trying to figure out how I released the rhyme a couple of hours before the homicide was orchestrated. On a bitch ass nigga that my insides kept telling me was overrated, till they ended up on the outside every time I played it. Slapping bitch niggas up for being at the top of the chart for breeding slaves. Socking bitch niggas up like a Ricky Mike Tyson, looping his first 10 fights for his whole career. My hip hop catalog reflect the concentration camp full of all my peers. The sound of the frequencies send me to an infinite, uncontrollable rage. So I bust to the next level like a point blank range shot from a 12 gauge on the top of the head. To release the pain from the dagger in my back through the brain, I just pump full of lead with the desire to fled back to the sun, where the man manipulated curse for my skin color come. Classically conditioned through general education approved by the Department of Education. Too much information, got an illiterate aka nigga motherfucker pacing. So I took the same information and through quantum algorithmic psychological engineering, I reversed these processes with the same prayer that I said at the beginning of the song about how I beg for forgiveness for the same imperfections that came from that bullshit they had me on. When I apply the 1+1=2 theory, that means every human on this earth is perfect. My nigga, can you hear me? Cocking this bitch back while it's kissing the side of your skull. Handful of my balls.